Let's talk about someone who might be in a position where you said they're having kids, their family's growing, and they are looking to grow their home, find a house that fits their family and the trajectory of where they're going. How are you helping these families kind of navigate buying a larger house and leaving what they have behind?
Well, like you just said, some people they spend the money and then they feel regretful or they can't let it go. Same thing here is some people are too fearful to move forward to that new opportunity. Or the other side of it is some people are they might take the leap and just assume it's all going to work out and they might be taking a little more of a chance. And so here again, what you want to think about is when you apply, if you're younger and you apply for a mortgage, that lender is going to tell you the most you could possibly borrow. This is what you'll qualify for. I can give you this much money and then go out and find that house. And so you want to ask yourself a question, just because I can, is that a wise use of my money? And back to this whole quality of life part of the conversation is if you do that today and you maximize spending today and you're really closer to living paycheck to paycheck, what would need to happen in the future so that you have some excess to be able to save, to be able to be a little more financially independent rather than feeling that paycheck to paycheck experience? When you're younger, you'd like to think and believe that your income will be growing and you gradually will have more. And that's a very distinct possibility. But I think you have to have that in mind. You have to realize if I make this decision, if I go in this direction, I'm assuming that I'm going to have this excess income in the future. And the other plans and the other goals I have are going to work out because of that. You could be a little more cautious and say, well, I don't want to reach for the biggest, baddest house I can get, but I want to do something nice and make an incremental change. The numbers just tell you how close to the edge, I guess, you are. And then you want to, kind of think about how close do you want to be? Do you want to be more paycheck to paycheck? Do you want to have a little more freedom? What if you lost your job? What if you decided to, have one parent stay home more with the kids as they're growing up and you were going to dial back income? You want to think about all those things that could possibly change and then build into your plan the most flexibility that you can. So buying the most house that you possibly could afford on two incomes that might obligate you to continue to have two incomes. So you just want to make a decision with your eyes wide open. If you like what you heard and you need help writing your goals down and being accountable for them, go to gootfinancial.com, contact us, and set up a time to start a conversation, and we'll get you on your way.